What is up, YouTube? My name is Eben, and I got a number of things to talk to you guys about today. First of all, third vlog. This is going by quickly. It seems like it is to me. Maybe it's been an eternity for you. I don't know. But first thing we're going to talk about is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, for real. That's not just clickbait so you all will watch it. Like, we actually are going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! We are going to talk about the possibility of Yu-Gi-Oh! Becoming a thing again on this channel. Not at the cost of Pokemon, but like both at the same time and simultaneously. There's been some interest, and I kind of talked to a couple of people about it, but I don't think it was like really noticeable, really public. So I'm saying it now where everybody can like be part of this, because I want this to be a channel for everybody. Everything you guys want to see, I want it to be here. Um, if you guys are interested in like seeing a possible return to Yu-Gi-Oh for me, because I know some of you are from that day. Hopefully this catches your attention in your feed if that's the case. Uh, Let me know. Comment down below. This is the time. Let me know if that becomes a thing. I will try to build a deck and go to my local. It's not what it was back in the day, but it's still a thing. And if it becomes big enough, if like it goes to an interesting place, I can always entertain the notion of going to bigger events, kind of traveling a little bit. Who knows? So if Yu-Gi-Oh! Something you'd like to see, or if nothing else, you'd like to see the comedy of me going in with like all this old stuff I got kind of laying around. I'm looking at it. I realize you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but if you guys would be interested in seeing that, seeing me go back in, try to see what I can do, just have fun with it for now and maybe become more serious as time wears on, just kind of see where it is, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I know I've said that a bit, but I'm emphasizing it. Comment section down below, like the video, show your support for Yu-Gi-Oh! Becoming a thing on this channel if that's something you want to see. All right, I mean that very truly. Next, trading. For now, it's just Pokemon. I just posted my first binder. It was a little late because of stuff going on the weekend, blah, blah, blah. My life, not really your concern. But just to know, I wasn't blowing you guys off. Like, there were reasons. Internet was kind of an issue on my computer. Uploading from my phone's kind of dodgy, not always the best quality. So I wanted to give y'all something nicer, maybe a little bit later, but nicer. Trading. Most of that stuff is on there. I wanted to talk a little bit about these, not just for trading me, but for trading in the world. These are hard sleeves. Please, if your deck's sleeved in these right now because you're not that experienced a player or something like that, no embarrassment, but please don't use these anymore. These are not meant for playing in. These aren't that kind of sleeves. You can buy these like a couple of bucks at your local major giganto department store kind of thing. A few bucks you can buy like a pack of 100 of these. These are largely for like collectors, quote unquote, for cards. But what they really are very good at is you sleeve your card or cards you're going to mail to somebody in a regular sleeve, and then you stick them in here. And these will protect you from like regular mail transit, wear and tear kind of stuff. So do that. And honestly, a lot of the time if you're mailing somebody cards just for fun or because you're trading them cross country kind of thing via YouTube or what have you, the best part is you mail cards in this and they will probably, I did this a lot when I was doing all that trading for Yu-Gi-Oh! I would take their card out and slide the cards I was going to trade them right back in it, so you don't even lose this when you send it away. And it's way cheaper even than a stamp to get it, like per sleeve anyway. And you get them back most of the time, so you get to reuse them. I've only ever had to buy like 2 packs of these in my life, and I traded for years online. So that tells you how far they go. It's a great investment. And basically what this means is your cards get to them in good condition, which helps encourage cards to come back to you in good condition, that kind of thing. Even if you don't have them or don't want to get them, as long as cards get to me in good condition, I'll always send my cards in these because I like to make sure that you get your stuff in good condition. Because I like cards in good condition. I don't like cuts and scrapes and like little... No marks, no screw-ups, no. So yeah, I extend that to other people. So I want you to get my cards in good condition. That's what these are for. But yeah, that's mostly it on trading. We're going to see if the messaging thing works out because that's harder to do on YouTube than it used to be back in the day. We may have to go to like email. I may have to like create an email account for that or whatnot. We're going to see where that goes. Anyway, new stuff you'd like to see on the channel, series for Pokemon. I've got an idea or two already, but if you've got some ideas, now's the time. Put them down below in the comments. Stuff you'd like to see is like an ongoing series where like we build a deck or we test a deck, improve a deck, what have you, because a lot of times I get to show you guys decks, but they haven't necessarily been down a huge gauntlet of playtesting. So maybe we could do something where like I build a deck, we build a deck, quote unquote, you guys give me a theme or whatever, and then we playtest it over a series of weeks and make it a little more battle hardened. We kind of look at our matchups, what happened, what was good, what was bad, that sort of thing. But if you have ideas for stuff you'd like to see, like bad janky decks, super competitive decks, whatever, let me know. And that could become a thing. I want to do regular series again because that seems like a lot of fun. It's fun. It's more fun for me to do as well, which of course encourages more content, which is what you guys want in theory. So you get stuff to watch. Lightsaber battles, also, I want to give you all an update on that. I've got a couple of people on the line, but our schedules haven't quite matched up yet. It's not going to be super high-techy stuff. There is some of that, and there's some of that around here where I live, but it's kind of a drive, like 5 or 6 hours, so I don't want to commit to that just yet, but if you guys are psyched for that, let me know. And that could become a thing in the future. Right now, it's just kind of for fun, because, I mean, who doesn't want to see that? Just for grins, watch a couple of guys, whack each other to death with lightsabers. That sounds like fun to me. We could make it more complex, where we, like, play on, like, playgrounds where, like, there's limited footing kind of thing. I mean, it sounds crazy. You guys are going to go play on a playground? Really? But no, like, the ones where they've got those, like, little narrow bridges and stuff, so we could get into some crazy maneuvers, people, like, trying to avoid getting hit and stuff like that, jumping around. Who knows? I mean, mostly I'm thinking just go to a park or a parking lot, something like that, somebody's house, but who knows? If you guys have suggestions on that, leave them below. It's a good idea. Finally, if you guys want to see some old cool stuff, weird stuff, I got some interesting things hanging around from like my many years doing stuff like this. If you want to see some old stuff that like doesn't exist anymore, some of it's like 10, 20 years old. I've got some cool stuff hanging around. If that seems interesting to you, just kind of a kind of thing, let me know. That could become like a vlog topic, something like that. Once again, leave comments. And if you've made it this far in the video, even if you haven't and you're never going to hear this still, I want to say thank you to everybody, the people who were here like before, the people who've like joined on. Thank you. Thank you a lot. That really does mean a lot to me. This is something I'm passionate about. Gaming is something I'm super passionate about. It's something I like sharing with everybody, sharing with the world, and especially sharing with you guys because you are my fellow gamers. I want to grow this channel, not just to be as big as it once was, but bigger than ever before. I want to make this something where essentially I can do it all the time, which will allow me to, have higher quality production and stuff like that, better editing. Well, editing. But I want to bring you guys the best content I can, and I want to be able to spend more time on it. But for that, we basically have to grow the channel. It's kind of a financial thing, and plus if the channel is big enough that I can afford to commit more of my time to it because it'll be worth it financially to me. Basically because it'll change what amount of time I need to dedicate to my actual job to, hey, I can afford to put more time into YouTube because it's pulling its weight. In a perfect world, I'd have time for everything, but I don't. So we have to work together to make this something I can do like that. And I think we really can achieve that. So if you like what you see, always leave me a like. If you don't quite like what you see, leave comments. Tell me what it was, nicely, so it'll be helpful. But leave comments. Say, you know what, I didn't like it when you did this. Here's why. Here's something I'd like to see instead. Leave me that stuff. If you know somebody who's gonna, like what's on the channel or might be interested in seeing something slightly different, let them know. Share the channel with them. Do stuff like that. That is gonna help make this channel into something we're all gonna enjoy and be able to share. And like I say, the quality of content is gonna improve as well. So, anyway, I think I've said everything I'm gonna say. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my link on Twitter down below. You get to find out stuff early that way sometimes, which is awesome. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.